boundaries bill which was published.
The referendum bill.
A referendum bill, sorry, which was published.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there is also that's just a bill which is subject to parliamentary process.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, it will be debated. There will be public participation. And the commission, I believe, will be invited to give its views on the same. So it's a bill. It's subject to public participation. And I don't want to go in details of what it says or what it doesn't say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I believe at the point when we are invited to give our views, we shall do so. The constitution, which is very clear on what referendum entails.
Mm-hmm.
You either have a referendum through parliamentary process and or through popular initiative.
Mm-hmm.
So the constitution lays the basic law. And currently, of course, we have the Elections Act, Part 5, which talks briefly about a referendum law. That's the one we have been using, but it's not sufficient. So yes, we need a standalone referendum law.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the bill, there's a bill published in Parliament, but then there's also another bill which I'm aware of, which the Commission was working together on it together with the Justice and Equal Affairs Committee. Mm-hmm. Which I believe is also somewhere. And so there's a lot of issues. There's a bit of differences or similarities between the two bills. Mm-hmm. And that's why I'm saying it needs, of course, we need a lot of time to go through what is changed and what's not changed. But the major part of the bill is to address the issues that relate to the referendum, particularly, for example, what happens if you have multiple referendums coming in at the same time. Mm-hmm. And I'm also aware the bill also deals with the dispute resolution in case of a referendum. So we need to be very clear on perhaps what we want as a country in terms of referendum law.
Okay.
Yeah, but we, as I said, we shall be making full submissions on whichever bill that comes first. Mm-hmm. And the Commission will make special resolutions. We shall give our views on the same if and when called upon. It is quite an elaborate bill, as I can see. Process began some time back, and we invited applications from Kenyans. However, there was a court order stopping us from proceeding. Actually, we have been stopped twice by the court from proceeding with the recruitment. Right. Last time we were stopped because the court said we need to do shortlisting afresh. Mm-hmm. There were 94 applicants, out of which the shortlisting team came up with 10 applicants who were invited for interview. But somebody went to court and said, look, we have shortlisted in a manner which is not okay because we need to shortlist all applicants who meet minimum requirements. Mm-hmm. And all the 94 applicants happen to meet the minimum requirements of 1 degree and 5 years experience. Mm-hmm. So we were told to shortlist all applicants who meet minimum requirements, and that means we have to shortlist all the 94 candidates and interview all the 94 candidates.
Right.
So we told our lawyers there's need for them to continue the court case and come up with a final decision by the court, because sitting in a boardroom and interviewing 94 candidates is quite it's untenable. Mm-hmm. So that's where